Hey YouTube, hey, it's your girl Brittany and I'm back with another amazing DIY video. But before we jump into today's DIY, if I've helped you, inspired you, or encouraged you in any way this year and you'd like to help your girl's channel out, be sure to leave me a comment down below letting me know. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video for some positive affirmations and some encouraging words. So today's DIY video is making photo booth props. Now, the props you're going to see in this video were actually for a bachelorette party that I was hosting, but you can obviously make photo booth props for any occasion. So for example, New Year's is quickly approaching and it would be really cute and festive to have props in all the pictures to remember 2020. So it's been one heck of a year for so many of us. So if you are having a little small gathering or doing something, I definitely highly recommend making some photo booth props. Super easy, just using the welding, slicing, and shadowing in Cricut Design Space. I actually have a video that I'll link down below for you guys to check out on how to shadow your text so you can really get that bold pop out when you're making these photo booth props. Super easy, so definitely stay tuned throughout the video and check out how I put all these together, and you can too. So here's what I've gotten cut out so far. And one thing, the arrow that I cut out right here, I felt like it was a bit big at first, but once I got it in the photos and all put together, it actually was a really decent size because it's a photo, so you want the props to really pop out. So finishing cutting up here. Now a couple of things, this white paper here, it's a very light cardstock, so it kept messing up my U when I was cutting it. So I eventually had to apply less pressure when I was cutting it out. Here you'll see I just roll the mat back and allow the cardstock to kind of just fold off so I don't bend any of my props. But this is the U I was talking about. I messed the glasses up and the U kept ripping right here. So I did it 2 times and for some reason that same letter kept ripping. So I eventually just cut it again and I applied less pressure. And in the end, it finally cut and worked out. I kind of just hid all the other letters and recut just these 2 items so I wasn't having to cut out future all over again. And as you guys can see here, then I cut it for a second time and completely did not realize that where it was placed on the mat, where my paper was placed, was not lined up correctly. So I had to do it all over again. This time I made sure it was well below that red line, because if it's too far up, you have a higher chance of the cut coming off of your actual paper. So here, basically, I'm just fixing it and cutting it for a 3rd time. Yes, I know, it was so aggravating. And then it was, I did less pressure, like I said, because it was a very light cardstock. So here's the paper that I did use. It was 65 pounds, a lighter cardstock, some spray adhesive. This stuff is actually really good. Mine ended up being a little old, I guess, so I didn't realize it was jammed, and I ended up not being able to use it. So this is like some Elmer strip glue. I do think using the glue dots is much better than the strips. But we're going to go ahead and start layering everything together. Here's where you'll see I'm putting the plastic bag down, because when you use this adhesive spray, if it splatters too much, it can really be sticky. And I mean, it's like permanent. It's very sticky. I didn't want it everywhere else. But in the end, it was so clogged, I was not able to use it. So ran into my kids' room and grabbed a glue stick. Here we go. 3rd problem. I'm like, what is going on today? So the glue stick is falling off and it's running out. And I'm just like, could this get any more aggravating today? So in the end, I did finish up with getting better glue for everything. But definitely you want to have all that prepared because it's not fun when you're in the middle of putting it together and you're having like some issues. Now for the thinner pieces, I did go ahead and do the glue strips. You can I will just suggest if you're going to use any Elmer's glue, lightly put the glue on, because for certain cardstocks and certain papers and the very thin pieces that you're gluing on, it can really weigh it down, and it doesn't, you can tell when you do it. So but this is the final look of the cheers. I really love the cheers and the bride and just layering the glitter on top of the solid back. For the glasses here, I did print two copies of it just so I could kind of layer it because it was a very thin cardstock. And some of them aren't actually even called cardstock. They're more like scrapbook paper. So I do suggest getting a heavier cardstock for photo props. But if you're anything like myself and you did not have that on hand, it still works really good. Just maybe do like 2 cuts, maybe layer it just so you get a thicker, it's not as flimsy when you apply the actual sticks. Now in this video, I didn't have the sticks on hand with me, but you can find them over at Michael's, and you can use really whatever sticks you want, popsicle sticks, cake pop sticks. They actually have like little clear sticks that you can use for your cake toppers and all kinds of different things. So without further ado, I'm just going to let this video continue to run and you'll see the final product. They actually come out really cute, and you can just layer them however you want. You can even size them larger if you want. And I really hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Alright guys, so as promised in the beginning of this video, I'm going to start inserting positive affirmations in all my weekly videos. Today's positive affirmation is to help calm anxious thoughts. So saying this to ourselves will help us on our personal growth and self-empowerment journey. These positive affirmations are also meant to help us build our self-esteem, get more motivation, and find inspiration in life. So practicing positive daily self-affirmations is a great way to change our mindset from all the toxic thoughts to positive and happy thoughts. So say this with me. I will focus on what I can control and let go of what I can't. I will focus on what I can control and let go of what I can't. I will focus on what I can control and let go of what I can't.